I really want to be on my fitness grind this year, but I don't know where to start. Can you help me out? Absolutely. I'd love to guide you with that. But first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Justin. I'm a fitness coach, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So let me start off by saying I love today's video. Setting the tone here allows you to have the right mindset for the entire program going forward. But before we get into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to make sure that you do not miss any of the new content I have coming out here on YouTube. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram so you can follow up with more of my day-to-day things. And so, with all that being said, let's do it. So 2021. Fitness, goal setting. Where do we start? Fitness related or not, the best way to accomplish your goals is to make sure that you have a well thought out plan so that by the time it's time to execute that, you already know what to do. I'd like to introduce you to a method that I use personally when trying to develop goals for myself. SMART goals. It's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and then of course, time-based. Using these 5 points, I'm able to develop a well thought out plan. Specific. When we're making this goal, I want to make sure that we both understand exactly what we're aiming for. So rather than, I want to be more toned. I want to lose 5 pounds, right? So now we have a number to go towards. Now we've touched numbers. M, that is not an M. Measurable. What isn't measured isn't managed. I don't want to throw things in the air. Oh yeah, I kind of reached my goal, I think. Let's use that same idea. I want to be more toned. What does that mean? I want to have my muscles show more. What does that mean? I want to drop body fat. Being that will correlate fat for weight exactly, I want to drop 5 pounds. Because then if I lose 5 pounds, I will have less fat on my body and hopefully I will show more muscle, i.e. tone. Right. Measurable. I know I did because I put the number out there and I did that. I got to that number. A, attainable. Can you reach this goal? Does this goal make sense for the lifestyle that you're living? Yeah, I want to work out 10 times a day. I never deadlifted before, but like, I'm gonna do 1,000 pounds by the end of the year, 100%. This year I'm not playing like, I'm gonna get the craziest six-pack you ever seen in your life, bro. I promise you, I promise. Yeah, nah, that's not realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure from the very jump just because you want to do some grandiose theme of fitness. Like, relax. And now we have R, relevant. Are the things that I'm doing right now relevant to what I want in the future? I like to think that this idea of relevance not only applies to, okay, is the thing that I'm doing right now directly contributing to my goal? But also, do I even care? If you don't care about the goal, there's no way you're gonna put the amount of energy in necessary in order for you to accomplish it. That's only fair. So you're telling me I need to lose weight because you told me to? Right. You gotta set that goal yourself because you want to, not because anyone else said it. Time-based. We want to make sure that we set a deadline for this goal. Think about it. Whenever you had a deadline in school, you knew when this thing had to get done. And if you're smart with the way that you plan it, it'll be a gradual process so that by the time you get to the deadline, you've already reached your goal. So time-based. Make sure that you set a deadline for what you're doing so that you actually take it serious. So let's bring it all together. SMART goals. I want to make sure that my goal is specific and I know exactly what I want to reach for. I want to make sure that my goal is measurable, that the thing I'm reaching for has a number so that I know exactly what I did. I want to make sure that my goal is attainable, that this goal is within reach, and that it makes sense for my lifestyle. I want to make sure that this goal is relevant, that everything I do on a daily, the actionable steps that I'm taking, all go towards that end goal, as well as if I actually care about it. And then finally, time-based, I have to set a deadline to make sure that I take it seriously. So that was goal setting. So now that we spoke a little bit about what it takes to plan for a goal, let's get into the specifics of what our goals actually are. When thinking about fitness, there tends to be 3 major areas that we want to make sure that we hit in order to make sure that we stay on top of our goals holistically. We have our exercise, we have our nutrition, and then finally, but the most important, is going to be our rest. Now let's look at the easy part, exercise. I promise you, exercise is the easiest part of fitness. The easiest. All you have to do is move your body. That's it. Move, and it's over. Now, here's how I think of exercise. I like to use something called the SAID principle. Specific adaptation to impose demand. A lot of words to basically say, you only get better at what you practice. If I run a lot, I'll get better at running. If I lift my weights, I'll get stronger. If I eat healthy food, I'll feel good too. With this understanding, it kind of makes sense that specific types of training will yield specific types of results. Specific adaptation to impose demand. We adapt to the things that we put our bodies through, good or bad. I understand that the act of doing exercise isn't necessarily the easiest thing for everyone. Some might become anxious with the thought of, oh my gosh, what am I going to do today? That's where a coach comes in handy. Find yourself a coach, because that's what we're here for. We're here to guide you in the right direction so that you don't have to do so much thinking. I'm here to present the information for you. Now, everyone's favorite part, nutrition. This is the hardest part of fitness. It's not because we don't know what to eat. If I ask any random person on the street, I want to lose weight, what should I have? Pizza or a salad? Which one? Nobody's gonna say pizza. We all know that. There's no secret to what we should be eating. Drink your water, eat your fruits and veggies. Don't have too many processed foods. Limit your sugar intake. It's not a secret. We all know what's healthy and what's not. So the hard part about nutrition is just actually doing the things that you need to do. And when we're talking about food, doing what I need to do means eating in a way that aligns with my goals. Now, there is something to be said though about how much of it we should be eating. That's very fair. And that's a subject for a whole nother day. And if you all have another suggestion for videos, let me know down here in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. What's the reason that we're doing all of this? You're taking part in this fitness journey for you, so that you can take care of yourself. It would not make any sense for you to embark on this great fitness program without self-care. So with that, I bring to you the third and final component, is rest. Give yourself the time to relax so that you can hit every other harder aspect of your program with full intensity, with a great mindset, so that you don't feel already beaten down from every other part of your life outside of that. So what does that mean? Number 1, sleep, knock out, listen to music, Netflix and chill, dance, have fun. Give yourself that time where you know, okay, this is for me. I'm gonna let loose. I'm gonna flip my hair back. Do what you gotta do so that you can do what you have to do. And if you hate working out and the only thing that gets you to do that is to sit down for 5 minutes before you get into the gym, do that. Sit in your car, breathe, relax, chill. Find time for yourself. So that's rest. All right. So today we laid out exactly how to plan for your goals using the SMART goal method. We spoke about exercise and the SAID principle. We spoke about nutrition and actually doing the things that you need to do. And finally, we spoke about rest, giving your body the love and affection that it actually deserves. Bonus tip, the final component to a great program is loving yourself. You're not gonna get anywhere without A, confidence to believe that you're actually going to accomplish this goal. Because if you don't believe it, who else will? You came here, you showed up. It's only fair that you see this through to the end. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. I hate to see it. Do it for yourself. Now I want you to think, what moves you? Why do you do what you do? What is your inspiration? Why do you care? Use that and get out there and train. And that's a wrap. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to leave some comments down below about some videos you'd like to see in the future. I really want to know what you suggest. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up and shared it with your friends. And make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all the exciting content I have coming out in the future. So until next time, my name is Justin. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.